Hi, friends. Welcome back to, shall we wipe this? Did it help? Live with Roxy. I am in my grandparents' house as my brother's hanging out with them. Doing a quick show with you guys. Won't be here that long, but trying to be here for a day. So, streamlabs.com/RoxyStar. Super chat in. The year is 2011. We're going to do a little bit of a get ready with me while we do this so that I can keep it pushing, babes, because 2011 sucked donkey dick. I don't want to put dick in the title, so I put D, but probably, I need a different clip. This one's broken. Probably would demonetize anyway. But we will go over the music and the movies and the TV shows, and those are not the things that sucked. And then we will talk about 2011, my favorite subject. How are you guys doing today? My brother and I, yesterday, we went impromptu to City Walk. He hadn't been since I think in like a decade almost. And we love City Walk. Couldn't go to the theme park because it is so expensive at Universal now. We're already going to be going to Disney, and even though we were comped our tickets to Disney, it's still going to be a very expensive day because, as you guys know, food and parking and the whole situation. So it's like, I swear to gosh, Disney ends up being, without a ticket, like a couple $100 day because of all the things that you do there. Maybe not that much for me, but also my brother's buying a lightsaber because he needs his third one. Let that sink in. Anyway, though, so we were like, no, we for surezies cannot go to Universal. But we went to City Walk, where the parking is $10 if you do non-preferred. And we walked around and we got a voodoo donut. And it's just a cute, fun thing to do. And it was a blast. And we very much so enjoyed it. And then we went home and I cooked us dinner. And it was like this epic steak pasta. And then we went to watch The Mole. Are you guys watching The Mole? By the way, for anybody who cares about my Get Ready With Me's and what I do, even though it's dark in here, this is the sunscreen that I use. It's Glow Screen by Supergoop. I'm allergic to a lot of sunscreens, which caused me to like blow up like a balloon and get these bumps on my skin. And I don't know what the ingredient is that I am allergic to. So by trial and error, I just have to test sunscreens and see what I am and what I'm not allergic to. And I have learned that I am not allergic to Neutrogena and I am not allergic to Supergoop. So these are the ones that I tend to use. What I like about the Glow Screen was it has a little shimmer to it. For those of you guys who are looking for something with a little extra something. Okay, so let's chit chat. Streamlabs.com/RoxyStryer. Super chat in. What is going on? And today we're going to go see A Quiet Place. We were going to go yesterday, but at City Walk, it was like the not great seats. And my brother's very picky about his seats. So we are going today instead. Shout out to Ray Jimenez, who says, if perfection was a person, it would look like Roxy. That's the nicest, that's quite literally the nicest thing anybody ever said to me, and also so not true. But I don't strive for perfect. I try to be a good person, and I think I'm doing decently at it. So if you guys have questions, comments, concerns, streamlabs.com/RoxyStryer. Mike, I wish it was matinee pricing. Matinees were like completely sold out today, so we're not going. We're first gonna take, oh my god, so we're going to see Quiet Place at 6. So if you were curious, it's not an IMAX theater, and our tickets were $28 each. Oh my God, LA. Oh my God. Oh my God. So anyway, we're doing that. $28 to go see the movie. And the fun thing we're doing today, though, I didn't even tell you guys this, is that we are going to take Grammy to go get her first taco ever. I'm so excited. Grammy has never, she's 96, going to be 97 in August. She has never had a taco. Wait, come with me to turn the light on first. Oh, actually, does this turn on? Okay. Oh, not like the best lighting, but it will help me with my makeup journey. Does this one turn on? Oh, there's no bulb in that one. Okay, well, it got worse for you guys, but better for me. Sorry about that, but it's just what we're gonna do. Okay, so what's going on with you guys in the Streamlabs? Let's see, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. Can you believe about Grammy never having had a taco? We don't know where we're gonna go though. We need like LA recommendations of where we should go because my favorite places in LA for tacos are stands. She can't do a stand, so we got to go to a restaurant that has tacos. Just because like we need somewhere where we can sit and stuff, you know, and that doesn't have a long line. So Streamlabs in. Oh my gosh. No Streamlabs for today so far, but we did have two from yesterday after the show. Chloe Reynolds. Chloe, I've been seeing you way more often. I'm obsessed with having you. Thank you for being here. And thank you for the first Streamlabs I think you've sent me. Really appreciate it. Chloe says, lots of love to you. Your videos get me through bad days. Oh, your bright light on dark days. So grateful for all you do. Can't thank you enough. You are so freaking cute. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I'm happy that I can help even a tiny bit. Mike Joyce says, throwing this out there as a suggestion. When you're done with the Jason movies, react to a violent nature slasher movie from this year from the perspective of the killer. Not great overall, but really awful and has some unique and brutal kills. When we're done with Friday the 13th, then we're going to go back and watch Freddy versus Jason. And then I really want to push for the Evil Dead franchise because I hear it's great. Did you guys watch and is it good? Can you let me know? So yeah, let me know. Okay. Yeah, those are some of my thoughts on that. Okay, some suggestions for tacos. Yeah, you guys are naming places that I'm thinking of other than the Del Taco part, which is like a definite not taking Grammy for her first taco to Del Taco. But yeah, I should ask Dorina. Maybe she knows. Let's ask her right now together. Dorina takes fucking forever to respond though. Let's see. Taking Grammy for her first taco ever today. I know you'll be so proud of her. Haha. Any suggestion of a restaurant that you think is bomb.com? Hyperlink bomb.com or linked it. Also doing it in like 20 minutes. So very likely you will not be on your phone right now. But I'll let you know how it goes anyway. I asked Dorina for a suggestion for the Hollywood Bowl the other day and on Friday. And I said, I'm going to Noah Khan at the Hollywood Bowl. I wanted to do that shuttle thing we did, but I can't find it. Is this the link? That was Friday at 2:40. And she responded Monday at 2 p.m. Homegirl is just like, fuck this. I don't need, why do I need a phone? Mike Joyce, let's see what you got. Who's in the picture to your left? Young Grammy and Puppo? No. These to my left is my cousins, my uncle, and my aunt. I don't know if they want me to like show it, but that's who's there. There's a picture of my family over there that I can get for you guys in a minute. Let's do a little bit of makeup. We did my skincare at home. And now we're going to put on just something really light so that Grammy doesn't make fun of me for wearing no makeup like she always does. She's like, honey, just a little mascara, just a little mascara. Streamlabs in. Who's going to be our first Streamlabser of the day today? Let's talk about movies from 2011. The number 1 movie was Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. Makes sense. Number 2 movie, Transformers Dark of the Moon. Was it not called Dark Side of the Moon? Just Dark of the Moon. Number 3, Pirates of the Caribbean. Number 4, Mission Impossible. Number 5, Twilight Saga Breaking Dawn Part 1. And number 6, just for reference, was Kung Fu Panda 2. Franchise. Like, it gets a little lame. Do you guys think or no? I mean, I don't want to come in swinging at the franchises like there's anything wrong with that, but there's a lot of franchise stuff. A lot. And it's been like that ever since. I feel like we're finally... Oh my God, Dorina responded. Oh, she said her first taco ever. Wow. There's... Okay. Wow, she named a bunch of places. Okay. Oh, and she talked about burritos. Amazing. Amazing suggestions. Thank you. Okay. Let's see what she says. She's naming so many places. I feel like this one that she named Sonora Town, which is so good. Grammy can't do spice, and it's so spicy there. But maybe. She said taco stands. Okay. We'll see. Yeah, Jeremy, sounds like Dorina will respond faster if you talk about tacos. Also, your response time being this fast when it comes to tacos is truly iconic. Oh, I wrote this sauce, and you can't correct because she's a fucking droid. This fast. Okay. So, what do you guys think about those movies? Any of them good? What's the best one? I just did the Twilight series for Real Rejects, and I'm like completely obsessed with it. So, but I think that Breaking Dawn Part 1, Breaking Dawn Part 1, which is what this was maybe my second to least favorite in the series. It was not necessarily for me. Okay, so we're just doing a light little face shaping with this. I'll show you guys how this all works. This is a contour stick that I really like because it blends very easily. It is from Sephora. The brand is Nude Sticks. And the places that I do it are here, 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 and here. It is hysterical that Dorina responded fast to that. I'm dead over that. Okay, shall we talk a little bit about 2011 in general and who is going to be our first Streamlabser of the day? Streamlabs.com/RoxyStrider, send in that support. So I continue to do 33 to 33, streaming 33 days in a row until my 33rd birthday. Send it in. Thank you very much. Okay, so what was I just... Oh, 2011. This is the year that my mom died. And it was just fucking atrocious. For so many reasons. Number one, because my mom died. Number two, all the things that go around your mom dying. So it's like the fact that she was so sick in 2011. Like, she died in August, and so before that, she was up until April, she was speaking, but then, and like still was a little mobile, but for the last few months, it was just an absolute fucking nightmare. And me doing makeup while I'm doing this, because it was so long ago, and now it's like second nature to me, if that makes any sense. But it wasn't just her passing. It was leading up to her passing, her passing and then no longer having her and going back to, I came back to work and to school 3 days after my mom died. 3 days later, I flew back to LA. And this is also when I was no longer in my sorority because they had wanted me to come back for rush school, but I was dealing with my mom dying. So they like half kicked me out. I half fucking left because I was pissed about that. They invited me back later on, but it was like too little too late. So I like lost my sense of routine in college when I got back because I didn't have the same sorority situation. I threw myself into work, was working full time and in college and partying way too hard because it was just so difficult. I mean, like I know a lot of people will talk about deaths affecting your life, and I haven't experienced a sibling passing or a child passing, which are the only things that I could think of that could be, if we're putting it on a scale, worse. But the person that you call every single day, the person who's your best friend, the person who is helping you physically, emotionally, financially, just being gone. So that year, it's not just the anniversary of the worst day of my life when she passed, but just the fucking worst year. It just sucked. It sucked. And like, I didn't handle it perfectly. Was dating this really sweet guy at the time. Completely blew it with him because I just couldn't be bothered at the time. Just couldn't. It was like, what's the point of it all? What's the point of even finding a person if they're just going to die and leave you? All of those thoughts that you have when you are a teenager and you're just like, what the fuck is life? Yeah. So that was 2011, which was the absolute pit. So I don't think a single one of these movies in theaters. Streamlabs.com/OxyStryer. Guys, where y'all at? Streamlabs and that support. I'm currently trying to stream every day. So I'm like upstairs at my grandparents. But y'all, the last 3 days have been so lackluster. I think I might take the next few days off. Just because I don't know that this is working. We did get $1 from Leonard Kim, who said 2011 is when we got TV Gold with Game of Thrones, Suits, and Franklin and Bash. It's also when Deathly Hallows Part 2 dropped. My favorite of the franchise. Also, just wanted to recommend My Lady Jane on Prime and Phantasmas on Max. It's weird yet intriguing. Yeah, My Lady Jane is advertising me like crazy right now because of The Boys, I think. Yeah. So that's my thoughts on that. But maybe TV shows from this year that were the most highly watched. Number 1, Sunday Night Football. Number 2, NCIS. Number 3, Dancing with the Stars. Number 4, American Idol Wednesday. Number 5, American Idol Thursday. If you're curious what like after that is Dancing with the Stars, NCIS Los Angeles, but 8, 9, and 10 are Big Bang Theory, The Mentalist, and The Voice. I would not have known that The Mentalist was that highly viewed. Would you guys have guessed that? That is new information for moi. So in 2011, what else happened to me? Just grappling with all this stuff. Like, it's tempting to not just like run rampant on drugs and booze and trying to just like be a decent person while feeling like I was fucking dying inside. I remember one time in 2011, I had just gotten back to school. My mom had been dead for 1 week, and I was on a walk with this girl we were not on a walk. We were walking back from a party. And she was like, I was just like not happy and in a sad mood. And she was like, "You okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm just really struggling." And she was like, "I completely understand. Alec doesn't even like me." And then she cried for an hour to me about how this guy that she has a crush on doesn't crush on her back. And I'm not saying that that didn't matter in her life, because of course, like as I've talked about, like nothing hurts like heartache. Heartache is like just an absolute fucking nightmare. But like maybe pick the time and place and people you're gonna vent to when they're going through horrific stuff. Like she legit bawled about this boy that she had never dated, never hooked up with, that she just loved, who did not love her. And it was like, wow, this is very annoying. Yeah, she knew my mom died. She knew my mom. She had met my mom and she knew she died. She was my roommate. I lived with 5 people and she was one of them. And I was like, this is the roommate that painted all my furniture blue. And I was like, what the actual fuck is wrong with you? So streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. Send to that support. Only here for 3 more minutes. So I'm here way longer than I thought it would be anyway. Let's chit chat about, and shout out to Leonard Kim for being our one Streamlabs of the day today. The songs Rolling in the Deep, Adele, Party Rock Anthem, Party Rockers in the House Tonight, Firework, Katy Perry, E.T., Katy Perry. Wow, 2 from Katy Perry. E.T.'s featuring Kanye West, though, so we don't fucks with him anymore. Give Me Everything, Pitbull, Tonight. Give me everything. Kind of cool that Rolling in the Deep was the number 1. I feel like this is a different type of number 1 than we've gotten in the past previous years to this. Can you guys see? Just doing some under eye concealer, and now I'm going to do a little bit of blush, and then we're going to call it a day. This is a new blush that I bought. I'm pretty sure that's Rare Beauty. That's Selena Gomez's company. She does a really good job with her blushes being extremely pigmented. They're very pigmented. Like I have to use significantly less of this than I use of pretty much any other blush. No, she's not the one who said she could talk to dead people. So believe it or not, she wasn't my craziest or meanest roommate. But she did live with the one and me who said she could talk to dead people, which was really fucked up. For those of you guys who don't know that story, that is for a different time. That was in 2012. The talks to dead people thing. I can tell that on next stream tomorrow. Oh no, I don't know if I'm going to do it tomorrow. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure. That depends on you guys. It all depends on y'all. Can you see? Just a little pink here, here, and here. And then we're going to do, what do we want to do? I got to do my eyebrows too. All right, well, I'll do that in a bit because I gave you guys all the things. All right, so let's get the fuck out of here. 1 Streamlabs for $1 today. Me running upstairs while I'm at my grandparents' to be here. Well, thank you, Leonard, for that. All right, well, we'll see what happens from here. Stay safe, stay sane, put down toilet seat and live. We don't want those performers. Don't tremble with the Holocaust. Justice for all the people who lost their lives due to excessive force. My body, my choice, wherever on the rainbow. We love you. Happy Pride Month, last day of Pride Month. Stand to the women of Iran, some of the bravest women we've ever seen, and golden sparkles for the Zen one himself. Glenn Caesar, much love. If you're watching this after the fact, send in support. And if we don't get it, then I'll probably start skipping this series. I thought you guys were liking it, but I don't know. I can't tell anymore. All right, later.